Welcome to Get Quizzical. My name is Ali, and it's time to take the ultimate journey around the world. No passport required. Starting in Australia, we travel across the Pacific, through the Americas, over to Europe, down into Africa, across Asia, and back home again. Can you make it all the way around the world in 80 questions? Gather your belongings, we're about to depart. Question 1. What is the capital city of Queensland, Australia? It's Brisbane. Question 2. What UNESCO heritage site lies off the Queensland coast? It's the magnificent Great Barrier Reef. Question 3. Which of Australia's iconic native animals is known as a macropod? Macropod means big feet, and it's the kangaroo. Question 4. Which airport has a designation code of SYD? That's right, it's Sydney. Question 5. What country is across the ditch, i.e. the Tasman Sea, from Australia? And hello to Kevin W. It's New Zealand. Question 6. What island is famous for these monuments? It's Easter Island. Question 7. Traditionally, what was Polynesian navigation based upon? They used the stars. Question 8. What is the capital of Vanuatu? It's Port Vila. Which French Polynesian island has the capital of Papeete? It's Tahiti. And question 10. What Hawaiian word means both hello and goodbye? That's right, aloha. Question 11. Which US state runs along most of the west coast? Very well-known state of California. Question 12. In which city will you find this iconic sign? Los Angeles. Question 13. What is the capital city of Washington State? If you think it's Seattle, it's actually Olympia. Question 14. What is the westernmost province of Canada? It's British Columbia. Question 15. What is the only US capital city that is not accessible by road? It's Juneau in Alaska. Question 16. What waterfall lies on the US-Canada border? And if you said Niagara Falls, you're correct. Question 17. What iconic statue stands in New York Harbour? Of course, it's the lady herself, the Statue of Liberty. Question 18. What is the longest river in North America? It's the mighty Mississippi. Question 19. What tourist destination is located on Elvis Presley Boulevard in Memphis, Tennessee? Yep, of course, it's Graceland. Question 20. What US city is known as the cruise capital of the world? And that would be Miami. Question 21. What Mexican coastal destination is famous for its cliff diving? The place starts with an A. It's Acapulco. Question 22. What famous Mexican liquor is made from the blue agave? Tequila, anyone? Question 23. What canal connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans? And that would be the Panama Canal. Question 24. What mountain range runs along South America's west coast? And yes, it's the Andes. Question 25. In which country would you visit this place? And it's Machu Picchu, so it would be Peru. Question 26. What South American country is Montevideo the capital of? And that is Uruguay. Question 27. Which country offers the shortest sea route to Antarctica? And that would be Argentina. Question 28. What large system of waterfalls is on the border of Argentina and Brazil? The Iguazu Falls. Question 29. What flamboyant festival is celebrated annually in Brazil? Carnival or Carnivale. Question 30. What is this famous Brazilian statue called? And yes, it's Christ the Redeemer. Question 31. What is the largest island of the Caribbean region? A little hint, it starts with C, Cuba. Question 32. What sea surrounds the Caribbean islands? Nothing tricky about this one, it's the Caribbean Sea, or the Caribbean. Question 33. Which country was the birthplace of reggae music? And yes, it's Jamaica. Question 34. What ball sport is popular in the Caribbean region? They love their cricket. Question 35. What ocean do you cross to reach Europe from the Americas? And of course the correct answer is the Atlantic Ocean. And question 36. What line divides the northern and southern hemispheres? What's that imaginary line around the world? It's the equator. And it's finally time to head over to Europe and say hello to my quizzical friends, Team Harlow and the Melts. Put the kettle on, guys. Question 37. What airport with code LHR is the busiest in Europe? And of course, it's London Heathrow. Question 38. What famous clock tower is nicknamed Big Ben? And the answer, Elizabeth Tower. Question 39. What ancient stone circle is located on the Salisbury Plain? It would be Stonehenge. Question 40. Which country would you need to visit to kiss the Blarney Stone? That would be Ireland. Question 41. The Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe and Louvre can all be visited in which city? Of course, it's Paris. Question 43. Which city would you visit to experience an Oktoberfest in the birthplace of the event? Munich, of course. Question 44. Which Scandinavian country is home to the Svalbard Peninsula? That's in Norway. And 45. What celestial event is Iceland famous for in winter? And that would be the Northern Lights or the Aurora. Question 46. Which capital city uniquely sits across 14 islands? And that's Stockholm. Question 47. What country is known for the region of Tuscany? And that would be Italy. Question 48. Which Italian island is the largest in the Mediterranean? The answer is Sicily. Question 49. What ancient citadel sits on a hill overlooking Athens? It's the Acropolis. Question 50. Which Spanish city hosts the annual running of the bulls? And that's in Pamplona. Let's head on over to Africa. Question 51. What ancient structures are visited by millions every year in Giza? None other than the pyramids. Question 52. On what Egyptian river could you cruise between Luxor and Aswan? Yep, the Nile River. Question 53. What is the capital of Kenya? And if you said Nairobi, you'd be correct. Question 54. On safari, the renowned Big Five are the lion, leopard, elephant, buffalo, and what other? The rhino. Question 55. Which country would you visit to climb Mount Kilimanjaro? It's in Tanzania. Question 56. In the 80s movie The Gods Must Be Crazy, what item did the Kalahari tribesmen find? It was a Coke bottle. Question 57. What type of unique language do tribes of Southern Africa use? They are click languages. Question 58. What is the world's largest of the hot deserts called? The Sahara. Question 59. In which country will you find Cape Town? And the answer, South Africa. Question 60. Which island archipelago is the smallest country in Africa? That's their flag, and it's the Seychelles. And it's time to head over to Asia. Question 61. Which ocean lies between Africa and Asia? And that would be the Indian Ocean. Question 62. What luxury destination is southwest of Sri Lanka? The Maldives. Question 63. What is the capital of the United Arab Emirates? It's Abu Dhabi. What is the name of this building? And if you said Burj Khalifa, That's correct. Question 65. As of 2026, what is the world's most populous country? It's now India. It used to be China. Question 66. What famous monument should you visit whilst in Agra? The Taj Mahal. Question 67. What ancient wall stretches over 21,000 kilometres? And that would be the Great Wall of China. Question 68. What historic army is located east of Xi'an in China? The Terracotta Warriors. Question 69. In which country is the popular cruise port of Busan located? That's in South Korea. Question 70. In which country can you view this famous landmark? And the landmark, of course, is Mount Fuji, and that's Japan. Question 71. What is Japan's Shinkansen? Pro tip, it's a mode of transport, the bullet train. Question 72. In which country would you cruise Ha Long Bay? You'd be in Vietnam. Question 73. What is the capital of Thailand? And the answer, of course, is Bangkok. Question 74. What endangered primate can you still view in the wild in Borneo and Sumatra? They would be orangutans. Question 75. In which country could you see Komodo dragons in the wild? They are in Indonesia. And question 76. Which Indonesian island is very popular with tourists and surfers? And that, of course, is Bali. All right, we're on our homeward leg now, almost there. Question 77. What sea beginning with A lies between Indonesia and Australia? And that's the Arafura Sea. Question 78. What is the largest state of Australia called? Give you a tip, it's on the west coast and it's Western Australia. Question 79. What is the name of this Central Australian landmark? The big red monolith. Of course, it's Uluru or Ayers Rock. And question 80, our final one. In which city did this whole journey around the world begin? Where are we ending up? Back in Brisbane. Well, I hope you had as much fun as I did heading around the world in 80 questions. Let me know your trip highlights as well as your final score in the comments. And if you had a great trip, consider subscribing to my channel for more videos like this. And until next time, don't forget to get quizzical.